Hey, what's up everybody? It's Showroom service here, and let's face it, some car smells, they just plain stink. You know, that moment when you open the door and get blasted with something awful. Welcome to our video on tackling the strongest odors with an interior detailing service. Let's dive into the top 5 worst smells and how professional detailing can save the day. Alright, first up we've got pet odors. Man's best friend? More like man's smelliest friend sometimes. We love our dogs, our cats, but that wet dog smell, or worse, the lingering scent of an accident, that can get really nasty. See, the thing is, those odors don't just sit on the surface, they soak in. Fabrics, carpets, even the seat padding itself becomes a sponge. You might think a little air freshener will do the trick, but trust me, it's just masking the problem. Now, a professional detailer, they've got the tools and know-how to tackle this. We're talking about enzyme cleaners that break down the source of the odor, not just cover it up. They'll do a deep clean of all the upholstery, carpets, even get into those hard-to-reach spots where pet hair and dander collect. And hey, pro tip from a pro detailer, prevention is key. Pet seat covers, regular cleaning, and keeping your furry friend dry after baths or rainy walks will make a huge difference. Next up, a smell that's almost impossible to get rid of without professional help: cigarette smoke. Now I know, not everyone's a smoker, but even if you only light up outside your car, that smoke can still find its way in. And once it's in, it's in. The thing about cigarette smoke is it's not just a smell, it's residue. Sticky yellow tar that clings to every surface. Your windows fog up easier, your upholstery gets discolored, and that stale, smoky odor, it gets embedded deep. This is where a professional detailer really shines. They've got ozone generators that neutralize odors at the molecular level. They'll deep clean the headliner, which absorbs a ton of smoke, and they know how to properly clean the ventilation system to remove that lingering smell from the AC. Chapter 3. Food spills, from mum to you in record time. Alright, we've all been there, right? Rushing out the door, coffee in hand, and bam! Spilled coffee all over the center console. Or maybe it's a dropped French fry that disappears under the seat, never to be seen again, until you get that funky smell. Food spills, especially things like milk, juice, or anything sugary, they create a breeding ground for bacteria. And bacteria equals odor. Plus, if you've got kids, you know the struggle is real. Crumbs, spilled drinks, half-eaten snacks shoved under the seats, it's like a biohazard zone. A professional detailer will not only remove the source of the smell, but they'll also clean and disinfect the area to prevent mold and mildew growth. They've got special tools to reach under seats and extract crumbs and debris, and they can even remove stains from upholstery and carpets. Chapter 4. Mold and mildew, the uninvited guests. This next one is more than just a bad smell, it can actually be a health hazard: mold and mildew. See, all it takes is a little bit of moisture, maybe a leaky window seal, a spilled drink that wasn't properly cleaned up, and boom! You've got yourself a moldy situation. Now, mold and mildew thrive in dark, damp places. So think about your car's carpets, the padding under the carpets, even inside the ventilation system. If you start to notice a musty, earthy smell, especially after it rains, you might have a mold problem. A professional detailer can identify the source of the moisture, help you get that fixed, and then thoroughly clean and disinfect the affected areas. They might even use a special fogging treatment to kill mold spores in the air and prevent it from coming back. Chapter 5. Body odor sweat happens, stink doesn't have to. Last but not least, a smell that can be a little awkward to talk about, but let's be real, it happens. Body odor. Look, we all sweat, especially after a good workout or a long day in the sun. But that sweat can soak into your car's upholstery and create a pretty ripe aroma. The thing about body odor is that it's not just sweat, it's bacteria. Bacteria feed on sweat and release smelly compounds. So the more you sweat in your car, the more bacteria you're feeding, and the worse the smell gets. A professional detailer can deep clean your car's upholstery and carpets to remove sweat, bacteria, and odors. They'll use special cleaners that are designed to break down organic matter and neutralize odors. And for a really deep clean, they might even remove the seats to get to the padding underneath. So there you have it, the top 5 worst car smells and how professional detailing can save the day. Remember, a clean car is a happy car, and a happy car makes for a happy driver. If you're dealing with stubborn odors in your car, don't wait until it's unbearable. Contact Showroom Service today for expert interior detailing. Visit our website or call us to schedule an appointment.